now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Freak third.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Lowry against Beal. Smith outside. And Gibson sends it back. One-on-one here. Here's Mitchell, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Raptors trail by 9. Smith outside. Beal with the steal. And Beverly kicks to Beal. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise and center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Smith dishes to Lowry. Smith against Beal. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And he gets it to go.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Fires the three. And he gets it to go. Beal's got 5.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
And it's Smith penetrating. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
To the right side. Screened by Valanciunas. The layup missed.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 14. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The shot's good from Smith.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Beverly with the ball. Now Smith defending. Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Smith the pass to Justice. Outside Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Len. Rebound by Smith. Right side Lowry. The pass to McCormick. Smith outside. Lets it go with the three. And it's Smith again missing. Wizards leading by 11. Here's Mitchell. Great look there, but off target.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Beal's shot is good.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow him down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now here is Smith. 6 points for him. Stolen by Beverly. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And the rejection by Smith. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. 1:52 left to play in the first. Glenn, a screen. Here's Mitchell. And again, Washington, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Washington leading now by 14. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Washington making some changes. Oubre is checked in for Gibson. Chris Middleton comes in for Mitchell. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. James Johnson's checked in for Toronto.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Smith. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Smith.
So far in the game for the Prophet, he already has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Hey, Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Raptors trail by 16. House kicks to Cantor. Smith right side. Feeds it to Johnson. Back to Smith. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Smith hits them both. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Washington leading now by 14. They set the pick. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oubre. Johnson with the defensive effort. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said
she definitely put the ball in my hands. She's the one who taught me my form. I followed through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition too.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Smith, he's in at shooting guard. DeRozan out there with Johnson. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's House in at the point guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 48 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Gibson. Tries it from 9. And that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Smith on the wing, defended by Gibson. Smith left side. Cantor. Cannot hit. Now Washington takes it the other way. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Gary. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. And the Wizards lead by 10. Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Smith.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from DeRozan.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Washington. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Beal kicks to Gibson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Raptors moving the ball around. Beal against Smith. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead. Wizards have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Screen by Valanciunas. Off the pick. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Gibson, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. It's been a solid outing for Gibson. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
Lowry passes to McCormick. To the middle. Here's Justice. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Beverly with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game 3. Mitchell's shot is good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Smith right side. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
I think Doris Burke. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Well, a very slow start to this basketball game, but you got back in it late. How important was it to trim this lead before the half?
Meant a lot. It means I don't have to do so much to get the win next time. You got this, though. Slow starting now. In fact, I can guarantee we're going to complete this comeback the rest of the way. Y'all heard that here, all right?
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
They've got Mitchell. Then out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Raptors leading by 5. Smith kicks to Lowry. Smith dishes to Lowry. Back to Smith. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all. The free throw drops for Smith.
It's the playoffs, baby.
Smith hits them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Now Beverley. It's Beal on the wing. Lets it fly from 18.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Glenn, a screen. Mitchell kicks to Beal. It's good from long range. Beal's got 14.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
That's good. And it's now 26 points for Freak.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 8. Now the Raptors moving it up. Shoots from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gibson with it. Lowry picks him up. Shot's good by Gibson.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lowry kicks to Smith from past the arc. Wizards trail by 6. Stolen. Passes it to McCormick. Smith inside. He's got 26, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Mitchell. Shot from the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lowry kicks to Smith. Pass to McCormick. Smith up top. Defended by Beverley. Screened by Valanciunas. Clock at 6. The rebound by Gibson.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And he gets it to go. Mitchell's got 16.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Beal against Smith. The pass to McCormick. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Land's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Lowry gets a screen from Smith. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Beverly, the pass to Gibson. There's a good screen. The dish now to Beal. And the rejection by Smith. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint.
Let's go, man.
Closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And here comes House, leading the fast break. Here's DeRozan. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls. How about that, fans? Yo, Wizard Girls, go on, give them a hand.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Inside, it's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to McCormick. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. He kicks to House. Back to Smith. He dishes it to Cantor. Smith outside. The wide open look here for DeRozan.
Ah, come on, DeMar.
Wizards trail by 10. Len, a screen. Can they get it? And he gets the jumper to drop. Len's got 6 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
House kicks to DeRozan. There's a screen. Smith dishes to DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan. The Wizards have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. A shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Here's Smith. Johnson right side. DeRozan passes to Smith. And again, no good by Toronto.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
You see something, Patrick?
And now an 11-point Raptor
Little Patrick.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Little nigga
Yeah,
5'10"
really
out here.
owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Oh, that down. Oh, DeMar.
And it's DeRozan missing. Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Livingston, no luck. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-5 run here. Smith kicks to Cantor. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. The feed to House. Oubre pulls it in. Here is Livingston, 16 feet away. Middleton can't get it to go.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Wizards trail by 11. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Smith in at shooting guard. Also Lowry out there. DeRozan out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Justice in at the 4 slot.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Gibson dishes to Beverly. Kicks it to Mitchell. No one near him. Mitchell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Beverly the pass to Beal. Steps back and shoots. And Washington again with the bucket.
Sometimes that step back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
It's tipped. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Right through the D. Lowry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Smith against Beal. And it's Smith penetrating. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Gibson sends it down. And he's able to get it back. Smith kicks to Lowry. Beal against Smith. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Lowry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 9 points for Kyle Lowry.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Dishes it to Beal. They set the pick. Gibson the screen for 3. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Beal. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Feeds to Smith. The rebound.
Come on.
Gibson's
I
got
need to
4
smoke
rebounds
a
now.
cigarette.
On up the court. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Smith the pass to McCormick. Here's Justice. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up.
Take some over my game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Beal against Smith. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. That is good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Toronto leading by 6. Lowry kicks to Smith. Raptors moving the ball around. Justice the pass to Lowry. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Stay down. That's his second shooting for Washington.
And he knocks down the first one. Alex Len's checked in for the Wizards. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Raptors are gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Got a hand on it. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Beverly against Lowry. Shoots. And it's Beverly missing. Raptors with the lead. Smith with it. Now defended by Oubre. Screened by Valanciunas. Releases from 15. Smith, no luck.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to McCormick. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's Smith missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Oubre. Toronto with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Smith drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Gibson a screen. Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
And the free throw, no good. Smith on the wing. And he makes good on the way. Smith's got 16 here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
Here's Beal. Glenn a screen. Beal dishes to Beverly. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
That's good from Beverly.
So important to hit that free throw. I mean, they could use a few more possessions like that to trim this lead even more.
Smith with a screen on Beverly. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Len grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 38 points.
Nightmarish fourth quarter. Just 2 of 9 shooting anybody's game, and that's one reason why.
Lenka kicks to Beal. Count! And now they trail by just 4.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Smith for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Smith's got 41.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rising Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs.
Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammers rung. News cameras never come. With your man's hung in every.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Toronto Raptors in their house, Air Canada Center. For the Raptors, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know,
An electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Center. This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Toronto. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
Yeah, really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expected to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
And now Washington's starting group. Mitchell is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Len in at the center position. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Beverly against Lowry. No good. Here's Toronto now. Saturday was a great victory for them.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
And thank you, Doris.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Smith with a screen on Beverly. There's the triple. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Beal from long range can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Smith. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Lowry. The 17-footer. Here's Justice, and the layup falls.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Mitchell's shot is good.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Kicks to Smith, right wing. And Lowry has it in the corner. Stolen by Beverly. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Passes it to McCormick. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Gibson with the screen on Lau. And it's Beal in the corner. And again, Washington with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Smith with a screen on Beverly. Lowry dishes to Smith. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Beverly kicks to left. Tipped away. It's taken away by Smith. And the pass to McCormick. Back to Smith from outside the arc, and the basket good. Smith's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. So both teams making some changes here. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Gibson setting the pick for Middleton. He feeds it to Gibson. The dish to Livingston. Gibson the screen. Clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Washington shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He's off on the foot. Oubre is checked in for the Wizards. And the second free throw, good. Raptors with the lead. For 3, Smith. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And Washington has possession. Here is Livingston. Middleton right side. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
House kicks to Smith. Feeds it to Johnson. Dishes to Cantor. The rebound by Middleton.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Doubled by Smith. It's taken away by Smith by himself.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now, here is Smith following the miss by Taj Gibson. Johnson the screen. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Cantor. Stolen by Middleton. Outside Gibson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. House dishes to Smith. Traps in the tray. Smith's got 14 points.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from behind the arc.
Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Oubre. Down low. Outside Gibson. Pass to Livingston. Gibson the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He took good advantage of that screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here is Smith. 14 points for him. Outside DeRozan. Got a hand on it. Here is Livingston. The feed to Middleton. The baseline J. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Smith. He dishes it to Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Gary Neal's checked in for Taj Gibson. And Neal kicks to left. And they take the lead. And the Wizards lead by 1.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition. Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And Cantor drops them both. "20 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Neal. 11 feet away. Can't hit.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know that.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back. Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Gary Neal. Mitchell is out there with Oubre. Then there's Len.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. That one wide left. Outside Lowry. Smith the pass to Valanciunas. Fade away. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Finished off the break.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Screen by Smith. Lowry kicks to Smith. Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Passes it to Neal. Shoots the three. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Smith outside. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's the pass to Len. Here's Mitchell, covered by Smith. That gives them the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's McCormick. Smith, the pass to McCormick. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, Freak.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Beal dishes to Gibson. Unloads from 9. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Smith kicks to Lowry. Back to Smith. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Wizards with the lead. To the right side. Here's Mitchell. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Lowry passes to Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Now here's Gibson. That's good. And the Wizards lead by 3. Raptors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Wizards making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Beal kicks to Middleton. There's the pick. He feeds it to Livingston. It's stolen by Smith. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. Here is Livingston. There's the dish to Gibson. It's stolen by Smith. Here's the 3. Cannot hit. Now Washington takes it the other way. Livingston kicks to Gibson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Beal can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. Smith on the wing. 1:57 left in the first half of the game.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in, and a switch. And so we conclude the first.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis.
Just a fantastic game for Smith. He has 23 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Smith in at shooting guard. Also Lowry out there, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Now here's Beverly looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Beal with the steal.
In time enough. And that's the case. Challenge, Greg.
He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Smith dishes to Lowry. Smith the pass to Lowry. Back to Smith. Beal pulls it in.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Stolen by Mitchell. And yes, sir, that one drops. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Smith drives in. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard.
Capital three-point shot, and these guys, it's a huge one.
Mitchell's shot is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
So for the Wizards, Oubre's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Livingston in for Patrick Beverly. Raptors trail by 12. Feeds it to Smith. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Livingston kicks to Oubre. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Livingston dishes to Gibson. 8 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Smith penetrating. And the shot is good. And now just a 5-point Wizards lead.
And after his last game, really not so. Surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Livingston passes to Gibson. He kicks it to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal with another miss.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Here's Justice. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for Taj Gibson. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. And Middleton kicks to Len. From deep, Neal, and he gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Smith the pass to Justice. A second chance effort. Smith's shot is good.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's Len. It's stolen by Smith for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Neal's shot is off. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. There's a screen by Canner. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Greg Gary.
The Wizards have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. To the wing right side. From deep, Neal. Good on the shot. Neal's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. Raptors trail by 4. Smith right side. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. .129 left in the third quarter of the game. Great D that time for Middleton.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Smith outside. Pass to House. Back to Smith. DeRozan in the corner. And the Raptors miss again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
On its way from Neal for 2. Kept alive by Washington. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. House kicks to DeRozan. The three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. When a screen to the right side. From deep, Neal. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
From downtown, rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Off with the layup. Here's Gary. And the miss. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. Checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Oubre is checked in for Washington. In Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington. Patrick Beverly out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Oubre. And it's Mitchell in at the 4. Pass to McCormick. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Beal gets a wide-open hook. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Smith the pass to McCormick. From past the arc. Washington with the rebound. Oubre's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. At the elbow, Oubre. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Alex Len's checked in for the Wizards. Gibson comes in for Chris Middleton.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Gibson the screen. Smith against Beal. 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen, and it's Gibson, that time on the assist from Beal. Gibson's got the game tied up here for Washington. Lowry kicks to Smith. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McCormick. The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. It's 2-on-1. Here's Beverly. Mitchell, this is to Beal.
Looking at the game Beal has been having, he's got 10 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 42 in the game.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
On the defensive end, I want some.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He said, guys, the whole season comes down to right now. The stakes are high, but we know what we have to do. Stay aggressive, stick together, and make shots. We can do this.
Thank you, Doris.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Gibson the screen. And Beverly kicks to Beal. Launches a 3. Beal with another miss. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Allinger is trying to free himself up.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Smith up top, defended by Beverly. The drive by Smith. Yes!
Look at the handle. Gets through the D and then powers it.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Beverly wide open. No good on the quick 3. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Outside Gibson. The feed to land. Inside, Mitchell kicks to Beverly. Lets it go from deep. Cannot hit.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5.
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled. So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA.
better ask Cali. Catman Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, we're here switching. Grab. Lifestyle make drop.